Good day, ma'am. I am Thessalonica Ikenete from Decade 1A. So this is my topic from Chapter 3, which is Evolving Inclusive Practices. So about this topic of evolving inclusive practices, I make it summarize or get some information or importance. So evolving inclusive practices, it is the third dimension to boost and encourage framework for schools. It can be defined as attitude and methods that ensure all learners can access mainstream education. Inclusive practices include embrace and celebrate every child's uniqueness and treat all children and their family equally with respect. Example of inclusive practices is a school that has a student of all races and backgrounds. Next is universal design for learning. In architecture, universal design refers to structures that were made in such a way that they can be used by customers or clients with a wide range of needs. Also, it is a way of thinking about teaching and learning that helps give all students an equal opportunity to succeed. Example, things like curved cuts, large color constructing font, and sloped entrances are all examples of universal design. So, there are three elements to UDL. First is multiple means of representation, multiple means of action and expression, multiple means of engagement. So, multiple means of representation, learners differ in the ways that they perceive and comprehend information that is presented to them. Multiple means of action and expression, some may be able to express themselves in a written text but not speech, and vice versa. Action and expression required a great deal of strategy, practice, and organization. So multiple means of engagement, designing course content to be interesting and monitoring for all learners through the use of various types of grouping, goals, settings, and monitoring activities. So that's the three elements to UDL. So there are the principles of which sometimes overlap or presented below with examples. So sorry about the spelling. It is UDL, not VDL. So UDL principles have unique double use, flexible use, and simple and intuitive use, perceptible information, tolerance for error, so many, and so on. So we have the principles and inclusive practices, examples of UDL implementation and inclusive practices. So the next is differentiated instruction. So I give the example. So I can give na lang example po. So example is using reading materials at varying readable levels, putting text materials on tape, using reading buddies, and more. So next is why differentiate instruction. All learners are unique and have varying interests, talents, strengths, as well as needs. Example of this, creating literature circles, when you can look at a good painting and a bad painting and know the difference. And the last one is how instructions differentiated. Well, it is a teaching approach that tailors instructions to all student learning needs. So that's all. Thank you.